back to you if you have any questions about these cars. It is a great race car or truck to start racing in. As you can see, lights on the car corner, pace truck are out. I hope you pick your favorite driver that you want to win, because that's what this is all about. It's always fun to pick cars there. There's some fireworks out there in the back of turn 3. Thank you, neighbors. And David Russell's going to bring the field around. Here they come, here they come, here they come. Green flag, and we're racing. As our drivers are going to go 18 laps in this race. That's kind of odd. I thought it'd be 20, but it's 18. So David Russell Jr. trying to get out front of Mike Rose, and he does. Oh, look at Brandon Vines way on the outside. Holy cow, it's going to be 4 wide for the Super Cups. That's your fast qualifier, Brandon Vines. Jessica Talley runs into the back of Mike Rose in the 0-1. Brandon Vines coming to the outside of Jessica Talley. Sean Urich now getting the challenge from Mick Ellis. But it's David Russell Jr. out there by himself. Here comes Brandon Vines to try to run down David Russell, but Jessica Talley's going with them. I think those are our 3 fast cars right out there in the front, Rockford Speedway. But here comes Mick Ellis, Sean Urich trying to get around Mike Rose in that 0-1. He's been dropping to the back. Everybody else coming along pretty good. Del Schuler back there battling Matt Rose in that 98 truck. Battle of the trucks, the 98 is a Ford and the 54 is a Dodge. So if you like trucks, you're happy that the Ford's winning. No new leader is going to be Brandon Vines. He's now taking the lead here, 4 laps into this race. David Russell now feeling pressure from Jessica Talley as she's going to go by him. So see, when you have a fast car and you have fast time, it really seems to really help out. At least that's what everybody that wins tells me. Coming around, Jessica Talley now securing 2nd place. Mick Ellis looking to take advantage of David Russell Jr. now. Mick Ellis in that 31 might be looking to take 3rd place away. Mike Rose feeling the challenge from his brother in the 98, Matt Rose. The 01 and the 98 are brothers. They got kind of a really cool trailer. It's a double stack trailer. And Mick Ellis is looking to take away 3rd place from David Russell Jr. He's going, and here comes Sean Urich as he's going to go too. Sean Urich. Oh, David Russell's going back at it here. Now, whoa, look out. Jessica Talley spins out. And, wow, that was close. That was Mick Ellis and David Russell Jr. almost ran right into Jessica Talley. Woo, that was crazy. So there's our sign from our flagman is 1 to go this time by. We're going to go racing. I hope the car you picked is doing well. If you picked Brandon Vines in the 101, you're doing very well. Lights on the car corner pace truck are out. As Brandon Vines is going to lead the group around with the veteran Mick Ellis right behind him. And there goes some more fireworks. They're now entering the Raw Steel Collision Center restart zone. Here they come. Green flag, and we're racing. All right. You can kind of see on that first kind of go slow, and then they really start picking up speed once they enter that first turn. It's where they get all that speed from. Brandon Vines already off to the races here as he's pulling away from Mick Ellis. So we'll see this time if David Russell might make a comeback towards Mick Ellis in that 88 car. Let's see what David Russell Jr. as he's running double duty tonight. So we're now halfway through this time by as Brandon Vines going to bring him around. Sean Urich, the 12-year-old, currently sitting 4th place. Just think of that, 12 years old, and he is in 4th, and he's looking to go for 3rd. The kid's in middle school, right? There he goes to the inside of David Russell. He's going to take 3rd away from David Russell for a minute. Russell coming right back at him now, but let's see what happens in the turn here now. The 2 of Del Schuler challenging Matt Rose to that next spot. Oh, Sean Urich tucked it back behind Russell. I don't know what happened there. He had a great run coming off the last turn and not such a good run that time. As they are coming around, Matt Rose just edges around his brother Mike Rose. As we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, 5 laps to go next time by for Brandon Vines. David Russell Jr. looks like he's off the pace a little bit in that 88 car. Now, what's going on? Looks like David Russell Jr.'s pulled it off into the pits. Three to go for Brandon Vines, who's got that 101. All right, white flag's out for Brandon Vines. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. The battle's in the back between Del Schuler and Mike Rose. Del Schuler looking to the inside of Rose. Watch that battle. That is for fifth. Here comes your winner. It's Brandon Vines. Second place is going to go to Mick Ellis. Third for Sean Urich. Fourth for Matt Rose. Fifth for Mike Rose. Sixth for Del Schuler. Seventh for Jessica Talley. How about that? Wow, Brandon Vines has got a fast car and going to catch him. Sponsored by Amsoil, Edens Motorsports, AmericanSuperCups.com. He's got a nickname of Speedy on the car. I wonder why. I think he showed us why tonight. It looks like it's a Chevy. It's a Chevy Z01. How about that? He's slowly strapping here. Make some noise, Rock. Brandon Vines. Brandon Vines. All right. Look at all that fun stuff you get to wear. You got your receiver, you got your Hans device. Brandon Vines, congratulations, sir. Here in Victory Lane, you had fast time tonight. I think you won your heat race, if I remember right, too. It's been a clean sweep for you. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I feel great, and it couldn't be a better place in Rockford. This is one of the first tracks I raced at when I started racing, so it's glad to be back home and be able to win a feature here finally.
Hey, have you ever won a feature here before?
I've won a bash race at the brackets, and that's it. And a heat race last year in the Super Cups.
Outstanding. Do you have anybody you want to thank?
Yes, I got to thank my whole crew right there standing at the fence. I got to thank Eric Heddens. The amount of work these guys put on this car is unreal. They're the reason I'm out here, and they're the reason I'm in Victory Lane tonight. So thank you, guys.
What would you tell you? One more question here for you. What would you say to somebody who's interested in this division? Is it a lot of fun? I mean, what would you say somebody who's never raced before? Is it a good entry-level division to get into?
Oh, it's a blast. And if you want competitive racing, this is where we do it at. Everybody in this field is so close together. It's such a great group of guys. Mick Ellis runs a great division here, and if it wasn't for him and everything he does, Super Cups wouldn't even be possible.
Outstanding. Brandon Vines, thank you for your time. Once again, Rockford Speedway, it's Brandon Vines.